first things first, we have to take the block of aluminum and we're going to come over here and we're going to place it on the anvil. And then we're going to take our hammer, and we're not going to do that. We're going to pound on that. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regrowth Reloaded. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to do today, and guess what? One of those things is not going to be. We're not doing any plants today. We are completely caught up with what we can do at the moment, but I'm hoping by the end of the episode we're going to have a strong Infusion Stone, so then we can start on the next round of plants from that point. But we're not going to do any today, so you're in luck if you don't like those type of things. So let's take a look. I want to craft a couple of things that we're going to need for some other stuff today. Let me take a look in my chests here. Yes. I'm going to grab this stuff here. So I got some wooden planks, some cobblestone, a lever, and an iron ingot. Now, remember that right now we don't have any redstone at all. There's none in the world, and we haven't gotten any redstone seeds yet. So, in order for us to craft pistons, we're going to have to kind of use a modified recipe that uses the lever in place of the redstone. So if we do that, now we've got a piston. And that's how you craft pistons. Alright, right now I don't need the piston though. Let me put it aside, because I've already got enough made up for what we're going to do in other things. Another thing I want to make is a tool rack, and that is going to be with some half slabs and an iron ingot. So let's kind of look in here real quick. Tool rack. I'm just going to select this oak one here. Shift click that. No, didn't like that, because I need 2 more half slabs. I thought it was 6, it's 8. All right, that's why we couldn't do it. Let's see, do I have some more oak in here? I do. Let's do this real quick. One in each here. There, we've got a tool rack, and I think that does a quest for us. Maybe not right at this moment, but I think a tool rack was something that we're going to have later on that's a quest. But if it is, we'll make another one. Alright, and there's our tool rack. Put this stuff away. And this you can like hang up on the wall here. So let me just come over here and we're going to hang it up here for right now. Still get in there, but you can take stuff like I can hang that up in there. I can hang up, let me see, what do we got here? Our crowbar, our clippers. This should hang up on there, I believe. No, not the clippers, but the crowbar does. And other stuff you can put up there. It's just kind of a nice thing to have, a quick storage place for items that you need, but you need to keep on you all the time. So there's our tool rack, and the next thing I want to craft is a tool station. Now this is part of our tinkers stuff that we're going to need. We got most of our tables here, so we got like our crafting station, we got our stencil table, our part builder, and our tool station. Oh, we do have a tool station. Is that what we're making? Oh, we already have a tool station. Is that it? Yeah, we do. Never mind. Well, we can make it anyways. It's just that with those like that, and that's supposed to be a tool station. Tool station. Is it tool station? Tool. Let's take a look real quick at Tinkers. And it is Tool Forge. Okay, and those are Seared Bricks. Those are Seared Bricks. Blocks of iron, crafting station. Crafting station, Seared Bricks. Okay, it doesn't want to build for us for some reason. And it might have to do with these particular blocks. I don't know. So we're not going to worry about that. We do have a tool station there. So let's go ahead and put this stuff away. And let me sleep real quick. Okay, so let's get started on other things that we need then. Let's go into our book and let's go to chapter 5. What the world enables. We're going to come up here to searing heat. While the crucible furnace is great at holding heat and melting down metals, you feel you could do better. Cobblestone seems to actually melt when placed in the crucible furnace. When it is then cast as an ingot, it seems to form a brick that is incredibly resistant to heat. This could be a material you need to make a more efficient smeltery operation than the crucible furnace. So we need to get 8 seared bricks. Now, if you remember in the last episode, we already did that here with our crucible furnace. I hooked it up and I did have to change it to auto eject liquids. And we've got tons of them here. And then I just hooked another hopper in here and I just filled this with cobblestone to keep filling it. And then I removed our tank of lava because it would just use it up if it wasn't doing anything, and that just kind of seemed like a waste. So let's go ahead and grab these here just so that we can claim this. And then our next thing is we need to craft some things. So we need a smeltery controller, and let's see what that takes. That is 8 seared bricks like that. There's our smeltery controller. Next thing we need is a smeltery drain, and that is 6 of them like that. So like that. So smeltery drain. Let me actually grab some more of these. I'm going to want more than one drain. Alright, so let's go ahead and 3, 4. We'll just do 2 of them for right now. We need a seared tank. Back into there. And that is 8 with a piece of glass in the middle. We have some glass. We do. Okay. Seared tank. Like that. There we go. Seared tank. Next on the list, we've got our seared bricks. We've got actually a ton of them in here. Like that. And then we need a casting table, and that is 7 like that. So let's go ahead and do one of those. We need a faucet. I'm going to need a couple of those. So like that will give us faucets. And then the tool forge. Now this is saying seared bricks. Oh, it's a tool station. That's why it wasn't working. Let's see. Tool station is... Okay, so I've got... Did I throw it back in here? I thought I did. A crafting table. Let me check something. Did I put this over here already? No, I did not. So let's come over here. I've got some extra stencils there. Let me grab a a pattern here. So we can take our crafting station there, put that on top. We got a tool station. And then let's get our seared bricks here and our 4 blocks of iron. Okay, 3 there, 4 blocks of iron. Got a tool forge. And we got all of that. And for rewards, we get an ingot cast and a pickaxe head cast. Let's go ahead and claim that. Great. Now I'm going to go ahead and put down this for the moment. Here. Tool station, tool forge. Okay. Now, what's the next thing on our list? Let's go ahead and get the Tinker Smeltery started. So I'm going to build it like in this area here, I think. We can move it later on. I'm going to make it 3 by 3 on the inside. Like this. Go ahead and grab my seared bricks here. Is that how I want it, or do I want it up higher? Let me think about this a second. Yeah, I think it needs to be up higher. Let me go ahead and pull this back out. Put the dirt back down. All right. All right, and then we'll just do our 3 by 3 up here. And then we're going to come up one like this. Actually, we got enough. We'll just make it look decent here. Okay, now I need to determine where the front is going to be to this. Do we want it over here or on this side here? Let's do it on this side here. I think I like this a little bit better. And then I'm going to take that out, that and that. We get our controller and our tank. Seared tank, smeltery controller. There we go. Our furnace is working. We do need to put in our other pieces. Let me go ahead and take these corners out. And then we'll build it up a little bit higher. And then what I'm going to do is, let's see, here, here, and here. We've got our smeltery drains. One there, one there. Let's make a couple more. Oh, well, we got the stuff in our inventory here already, so. Four. Okay. Make a few more of these. I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. These have to face out, looks like. There we go. 3. Do 3 more on the other side. Here and here. And our smeltery is up and running. Let me go ahead. I'm going to build it up a little bit higher, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I built it up a little bit taller. I also made some half slabs from some of the seared bricks. I put them on the top just so that no mobs would spawn up there. Now I think this should work for us. Let me get us some lava. So I've got some buckets here somewhere. I think in this one. No. There we go. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of lava in this and get this thing started. Next thing we need to do is we're going to take our faucets and we'll go ahead and place those here like that, and over here as well. We can always add more, move things around, add a second tank, whatever we need for this, and we should be good to go. Now let me go ahead and let's do some iron just for the heck of it. Come over here and we're going to go ahead and grab a stack of our iron essence, and we will craft that into some iron ore. That'll give us a full stack of it. And if we come in here and we come into our controller, we should be able to shift click that in there. We got most of it in there. And the nice thing about the smeltery is it will double it. So when we get all this in there, we're going to wind up with 64 ingots, or I'm sorry, 128 ingots instead of the 64 that we started off with. Next thing we're going to do, let's go ahead. We've got our casting table here. There's our casting basin at. Didn't we craft one? Where is it? Could have sworn we made a casting basin. Maybe we did, and it's somewhere else. Let me go ahead and grab that. We will put one here, the basin there, and let's go ahead and put a table over here maybe. And then we got our ingot cast here, so we can put our ingot cast on there. And let's see how we're doing. So we got 72. Let's go ahead and put the rest of these in there and let them do their thing. So we've got our Tinker Smeltery started. And I think there's a couple other things here. Did I have a couple other things here? Yeah, I got a pattern chest. Another pattern chest. So I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to put these casts in there. So this one over here contains the wooden patterns, and the other one's going to contain the casts. And we'll work on doing some interesting stuff. I want to make a lumber axe, and I want to make a hammer to make mining a little bit easier in the nether once we start digging around in there. All right, so yep, 128 ingots. So that would be several blocks, and you just come over here, you just right click on that, wait for it to finish filling up and cooling off, and then you have a block of iron. There we go, one block of iron. So let me go ahead and put that away for now, and we'll worry about the rest of this stuff later. Okay, so next thing on the list is in here as well. So we got that. let's come back in, and we're going to come in here to Smith of the Year. Now you've got a more ready supply of metals. Why not try your hand at smithing? The anvil can be used to craft a number of things and to repair armor and tools. It works by hitting the top surface of the anvil with the blacksmith's hammer in hand. So we need to make a blacksmith's hammer and a blacksmith's anvil. So the hammer is 3 burnt bricks and 2 nether bricks. And let me see, 3 burnt bricks and 2 nether bricks. And that was, yeah, there we go. There's the hammer. And then we need the blacksmith's anvil, which is 3 brick construction blocks, which we made last time. Nether brick and 3 burnt bricks. So we have our construction blocks, our nether brick, and our burnt bricks. Like that, that, and that. And that will give us our blacksmith's anvil. And then we can claim our reward here. We're going to get some nether brick and a blacksmith's assistant. Now, from what I understand, you can use the blacksmith's assistant. It can be powered somehow, and it can do work for you. I don't know how to use it yet, so it's something we'll have to look into. We'll worry about the rest of this stuff later on. So let's see. Where can we put this? How about if we put the anvil down here? And then I'm just going to put the hammer over. Wait a minute. I'm going to put down the blacksmith's assistant here, and then you can put the hammer in that. Yeah, I'm just going to do that for now until I figure out how this thing works. You might have to set it up higher so that it can reach the anvil, but right now it's just going to be holding place for that. All right, next on our list, come back in here, and we got on a roll. Maybe it's time you start dabbling in mechanics. A rolling machine should be able to provide some of the functionality of the blacksmith's anvil, though without manual hammering it should be able to work as long as it receives some form of power. A simple steam-based engine should be able to provide what you need in that regard. So we're going to make a rolling machine first of all, and then we're also going to need to make a hobbyist steam engine. So we're getting into a little bit of automation today, finally. So let's look at a rolling machine. We need 4 sheets of aluminum or aluminium, 2 pistons, 2 brick construction blocks, and a crafting table. So let's come over here. And no, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, so 2 brick construction blocks, a block of aluminum, a crafting table, and 2 pistons. So first things first, we have to take the block of aluminum, and we're going to come over here and we're going to place it on the anvil. And then we're going to take our hammer, and we're not going to do that. We're going to pound on that until it turns into sheets of aluminum, or aluminum plates. And that was bizarre. Okay, let's try this again. Let's put our plates on there. Oh, you got to constantly click it. You can't hold down to click it. Okay, that's annoying, but there we go. We have 8 sheets of aluminum. Go ahead and sleep real quick. All right, let's come over here and let's do our rolling machine. Rolling machine is there. Let's go ahead and do that since we've got everything in our inventory. we've got a rolling machine. Go ahead and put some of this stuff away. And then we will put our hammer back here. All right, next thing on the list was the hobbyist steam engine, and this is 3 gold nuggets, glass, a piston, and 2 gold-plated gears. So the gold-plated gears are the ones, it's going to be a tin gear bushing surrounded by 4 gold nuggets, and the tin bushing is 4 tin ingots. And that'll make 2 of them. So we have that, and that. So start off with our tin bushings here, like that. That gives us 2 of those. And then we need, so we got our 2 gears. And then it was, so let's look again. Or we can just look up here. Hobbyist steam engine. Got everything else. And there we go. So now how this works, just go ahead and we'll set it down over here, I guess. Put down our rolling machine here, like that. And then we'll have our steam engine pointing into the side of it like this. And then we need a lever. I have a lever in here. I thought I had some extra ones. There I do. So let's go ahead and put that on the back of this. Like that. And then we need a bucket of water. Nope, wrong thing. Steam engine. Okay, what do we need? Total of 4 buckets of water. No biggie. Let's go get some water. Go ahead and fill this up. And then we need some coal. Let's go ahead and grab this out of here. And we put that in here. Now, when we turn this on, you can see it's starting to burn the coal, and it's gonna, once the temperature gets up high enough to create steam, then it'll start creating RF power that we can use to work our rolling machine. At the moment, we're not going to be doing anything with it, so I'm just going to turn it off and save our supplies for the moment. So let's come back in here. Is there anything else in this quest? Oh, we do need to make iron plates. So iron plates, let's take a look at this. So it's 4 iron ingots in the rolling machine. Let's go turn that back on. Let's get some iron ingots real quick. 4 of them. You can see that engine starting to move. There we go. And if we click on this, it'll start our rolling process, but we have next to no energy. This thing hasn't even, yeah, it's doing 2 RF right now, 2 redstone, whatever. So that's going to take a little while for this to complete. So let me wait for that and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so we've got our 4 iron plates here. Is there anything else we need to do with this thing before I shut it off? Nope, we're going to claim our reward. Let me get some coal coke out of this, which is something we're going to be using later on. It's just a little more efficient version of coal. Let me go ahead and put this stuff away. All right, next thing on our list is we're going to come into, oh, look at all this stuff that opened up here. We got coke ovens. This is a bloomery, carpenter. This is going to be steam boilers and tanks and stuff like that. So we got a lot of cool stuff coming up here. But let's, for the time being, we're going to go into Chapter 3, The Way the World Works. And we're going to come over here and we're going to do Etched in the World. And let's read this. The more complex runes are compounds of lesser runes. The first set of compound runes represents the seasons and the elements which dominate each one. So we have our 4 seasons here. We have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So let's start with Rune of Spring. Let's take a look at that. And so we have water, fire, 3 saplings, and wheat. So let's take a look in here. We have water, fire, 3 saplings, and wheat. So let's go ahead and put these over here. And I will get my wand and some living rock. This is probably going to take a little while, and I'll be right back with you as soon as it's ready. All right, let's do this. Throw the stone on there. So we got our new rune of spring. So let's go ahead and put away our, let's go and put that one in here, and then let's put these 2 away. Okay, next is Rune of Summer, and that's going to be earth, air, regular sand, a slime ball, and a melon. We got a slime ball in our last episode, I think it was. So earth or air, earth, 2 regular sand, slime ball, and a melon. Alright, let me grab this, and I'll be right back with you as soon as this is ready. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on here. There we go. Put this stuff away. And a Rune of Summer. Alright, let me go sleep real quick. Alright, so next one is autumn, and that is going to be fire, air, 3 leaf blocks, and a spider eye. Fire, air, 3 leaf blocks, and a spider eye. Alright, let me grab this, and I'll be back with you as soon as this is ready. Alright, let's go ahead and put this up here. There we go. Put these away. Autumn, air, fire, and last but not least is winter, which is going to be water, earth, snow, which we get from the snow bells that we made quite a while ago, wool, and a cake. Now this is just a regular old cake recipe. You guys have probably seen it made a million times. It's no point in doing that one here, but let's go ahead and get the rest of this stuff. And yeah, the snow is just, you know, snowballs, 4 snowballs. Make 1 block of snow. And one last time, let's get this, and I'll be right back with you as soon as this is ready. Okay, let's do this. Let's put this stuff away. There's our Rune of Winter. Water. Earth. Alright, now I have to make some more of these later on just so we got more of them. I've made some extras of these. I just like to keep a few of them. Again, if you're using the runic altar, you get them back But if you do them in crafting or in the a pedal apothecary, or when we get the brewing station, they get used up and things like that. So let's go ahead and come in here and let's claim our reward. We get some floral fertilizer. We get another mana tablet. That's good. That's a half a pool of mana there. And 6 regular essence. Alright, and that opens up our carved in the mind, which is the last of them, which are the 7 deadly sins. We're not going to do those today, but let me go ahead and get this stuff put away real quick. Put these in here. Floral fertilizer, our regular. Let me go ahead and put the mana tablet over here too. Just sort this real quick. It's going to drive me crazy otherwise. Alright. Next thing we're going to do is, because we've got our Tinker's Smeltery here, we're going to be getting a lot more of our metal because we're doubling our ores. We need a good way of storing that. And one of the best things to do with certain types of blocks is to use compacting drawers. And that's what we're going to build now. So if we come into here, and if we go into chapter 6, what the world embraces, and we're going to come up here to size matters. Switching metals between block, ingot, and nugget form gets kind of annoying sometimes. Fortunately, you've discovered a drawer mechanism that will convert between the 3 states as you desire. Just place your ingots, blocks, nuggets of the same type in the drawer and withdraw whichever one you want in the normal manner. The metals will auto-convert to whichever level you try and pull out. So we're going to make a compacting drawer. Now this is 5 stone, and it has to be stone, not cobblestone, 2 pistons, a drawer, and an iron ingot. So let's come over here. We got that, and that. So we have our 3 across the top there, 1 there, 1 there. Was it like that? Drawer in the middle. And we need an iron ingot. There we go. We got our compacting drawer. Let's go ahead and claim our reward. We get 4 more of them, which is wonderful. And let me just show you those real quick. I'm going to go ahead and put one down here. And then we got our iron. So let's just go ahead and grab the iron since that's what we were playing with. So we got a block of iron. We got some iron ingots. So if we come in here and we just right click that on there, you can see that block. It contains 1 block, or it could be 9 ingots, and then 9 times 9, 81 nuggets if we wanted to. But if we can throw that in there too, and so now we've got 7 blocks of iron plus 2 iron ingots plus 0 nuggets. So, you know, if I need to pull out iron nuggets, I can. Even though we didn't put any in there, we can pull out multiple blocks of iron, even though we only put 1 in there. And that's what the compacting drawers are for. And these can be upgraded just like our regular drawers can. And we will do that as we smelt down some of our stuff and fill these up. I'll do that between episodes, so you don't have to sit and watch me come over here and do this and then run over here and throw them in here. So there's one last thing that we're going to do in this episode, and we're going to come into chapter 7 of our book, and that is what the world is built from. And we got here, what doesn't kill you. You've now managed to imbue essence seeds with the memory of a number of different materials, yet you still find yourself left wanting. There are things that you have slight recollections of, but your memory is insufficient to create seeds with regular essence. You need something stronger. So we need to create a strong infusion stone. Now that is a little more tricky. If we take a look in here, you can see what this recipe is. It's essentially one of each of the ones that we crafted with our regular essence plus 4 regular essence. So we've got a total of 10. So we got experience, aluminum, skeleton, gold, earth, water, fire, air, obsidian, and blaze. So I've got a chest over here already that's got these in here since there were so many things that we needed. Let me go ahead and just clear this out completely here. And let's just go ahead and grab all these items in here and let's get this started. So let's start off with those. And let's see, we got a few more items here, just these two. All right, let's grab our wand and a living rock, and let's see how long this is going to take. This is going to take a little while, so I'll be right back with you as soon as this is ready. All right, let's get this done. Throw that up there. There we go. We now have a strong essence stone. Let's go ahead and come back in here. Claim our reward. We get 8 strong essence and 3 gas tiers. And that's going to be very helpful. You can see now that we have opened up quite a bit here. We now can, we're going to have some quests to get emeralds, diamonds. Then there's some like potion seeds. Speed, amber is something that's used by ThePhoenixLodge. Spider essence seeds, cinnabar, another ThePhoenixLodge thing. Redstone, that's one that I really want because we need it desperately. Glowstone, rutile, which will make yeah, that stuff. Titanium, yeah, rutile's made from titanium. Lapis lazuli and fragments, which makes fragment shards for Decocraft. We can also eventually get to our extreme essence. So this works exactly the same way as the other ones do. Let's go ahead and toss this in here. We're going to head and clear that out. We're going to take our strong infused stone. We're going to put it in there. Just kind of move this stuff over. And then you put 4 regular essence around it, and that creates a strong essence. And then of course extreme will be the same thing, but it'll take 4 strong essence to create extreme. You get the idea. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to start in with some of those other seeds. Hopefully we have what we're going to need to start crafting those. And we'll see what else we can dig up along the way in our automation line. I'll get started with some of that stuff too. So until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.